Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in here on Raw Stats Review. Today we have this absolute masterpiece here from Prime One Studio on the review table. This of course is the Batman vs Joker Dragon 1/3 scale diorama piece from Dark Knight Metal. And well, you could say that it is a diorama because it's two characters here on the statue. It's the Joker Dragon of course and a medieval Batman, so how much cooler can it get, to be honest? But you could also say that the whole base is the dragon and that it's just the Batman medieval statue, if you will, because basically the base is the dragon. So he wraps around completely here the base with the tail, and here on the bottom with the green hair, Joker hair, and then his head here with a 720, I think, curve wrapping around Batman. He's also got the green hair here on his head, which looks amazing. And then we have this kind of armored medieval style Batman here swinging an axe, and this is the exclusive for DX Deluxe version item here, the torch in his left hand, and fighting this dragon. I mean, it's just epic, 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 epic. So let's jump into the detailed review, and we start off with the base, of course, as always. So we have the sub base, which I will show you in a second, and we have the dragon that wraps around here completely. Let's start with the sub base here. It's basically a rock piece, which looks okay. Looks pretty good for Prime One rock pieces. I've seen worse. I've seen a lot better rocks, to be honest, as well, from other companies, also from Prime One. Sometimes they do really great. Here they do pretty okay. It doesn't look too plasticky, so it looks good. And then we have the sub base here, which is nicely designed. Here, for example, it's a bit destroyed, and then we have this Gothic windows here, so kind of a classic Batman theme, and of course with the Gothic windows also a medieval theme. And then we have this rock, which is basically crushed on this building structure. It's a bit of a strange concept of the base, but it works for this piece. So we have the structure like on the base and then the rock on top of it. So nothing special, works really great, doesn't take away from anything, but it's also very difficult really to take away here from this massive dragon, which wraps around from the tail here with the green hair, as I said, and then up with all these nice scales, very, very cool colors, purple, pinkish, lovely colors here on the belly side here, or lower side of the snake dragon, and that goes all up here and then connects here with this piece here that is connected to the base. You have a little seam line, as you can see, but because it's in the back, you won't notice. And this piece is very heavy and connects down there with a peg, and here with a magnet, peg magnet thing here on this other piece. So everything really works very smoothly. So you can, although it's just such a big piece, you can easily assemble this on your own. And then the dragon wraps around here on Batman's leg, and this is very well engineered. So Batman is connected here on the boot with that leg that is connected to the base, which is pretty smart, because you don't have any seam lines here at all on the Joker Dragon or anything in the boot wrapping around here Batman's leg. So that looks amazingly good. And then this whole piece here is connected somewhere here in the back of the leg of Batman to the part of the dragon that is permanently attached to the base, so you won't see any seam lines there as well. And then this whole part here is one piece going up until the head. And This looks crazy good. So the scales get bigger and bigger, of course. They also stick out here. You can see battle damage all around. So these are old marks. You can see fresh marks here from the battle with Batman. Very, very glossy finish. Very cool splatters here of blood on the dragon, as you can see. Same here. Looks just fantastic in my view. Then we have this gill-like structures here. So looks like he can also swim. Which looks great, really. And then we have this hair part, which is a separate piece, but connects perfectly here on the body of that dragon. Some more blood here. Some horns here on the upper side of the dragon. So it's a really, really cool design. I guess that is how he is also drawn in the comics, I guess. And here you've got some really nicely fresh battle marks. And this part looks also very great here. This kind of throat part looks amazing. Detail is second to none, guys, second to none. I'm really blown away about the detail of this piece. And now check out this glossy finish here on this head sculpt. The teeth look so good. The gums look so good. The tongue is a separate piece that you place into the mouth when you assemble it. And check out those eyes. Wow. The nose looks crazy like Joker. Let's see what I can get you a full picture here of this head somehow. Whoop. We go in there. It's a bit too close maybe. No, that doesn't work. Let me see. Just like that. Hello, my friend. You're looking good today. Yeah, so this is crazy, guys. I think it's really the best piece I've ever seen in my life up to now. And that says a lot because I've seen really a lot of pieces. But that instantly is the most favorite piece in my collection, I would say. Let's get away here for a second. So here we go again. And now let's turn to Batman. Batman looks incredibly good. So we've got this medieval armor, which is kind of a black purple and silver goldish mix with some leather parts, some real fur. It just looks fantastic. So we've got these boots, which are a bit covered in mud. We've got all these little nice ornaments here. We've got the fur here on the upper side of the boot. We've got some leathery parts, looking very old. All these armor parts. Then we've got his pants down there with some straps. We've got this crazy good utility belt. Check out these pockets. Here he has kind of a bottle or something. And this belt looks so good. Loincloth, very nice. Some more pouches here in the back. Of course, some real fur here. And then we've got this upper armor, which looks amazingly good as well. Chest plate looks great. The only thing that makes me nervous is a bit the cape. It looks great and it doesn't have any packs or anything, so you can display him easily without the cape. You've got this chain here, which is but just hanging there, and then you have two little, probably you can't see them, here. Got these little fabric strings here, with which you connect the cape to the inner side of the chest plate, and then you pull it down and then it stays in place. It's okay, but it's really kind of friggly to assemble, and yeah, so, but once it's connected in there, it's nice. It blocks also the head a little bit with those fur parts here, which is also, again, fabric. So we've got some fabric parts here to this piece. So this is fabric, which looks really nice. And then of course the whole cape is also fabric, posable with wires. Looks very good. Shoulder pads also with a little fur parts. Arm with some fur here. So you can really imagine that it's relatively cold where these guys are fighting. And yeah, the whole concept here of this medieval Batman is just amazingly good. So I love these metal parts here, which, as I said, are kind of golden. Utility belt, another bottle here in the back. Looks amazing. We will remove the cape when we move along with the other head sculpts, so you can see better. And then we've got these little bat kind of fins here on the shin guards. Check out these nice hands here, gloves. The great armor here on the fingers. And then also these axes, look amazingly good. They are plastic, not metal, unfortunately, but they are very well painted with the blood. Looks really good. Some bat sign here, as you can see, nice ornaments. Yeah, just an amazingly well executed piece. Now check out this head sculpt. I think this is the regular. So if you get the regular version, you only get this one, which by itself looks already super, super good. So you can see that he's a little bit battle damaged. He has this really angry and determined expression here, wide eyes, which I love on Batman. So I've told you several times in my reviews. And then the cowl just looks crazy good, in my opinion. Got the chainmail here, of course, also in other parts of his body. It looks also very nice. Yeah, so what do you say, guys? Let's get you a kind of 360 here, if I can. Let's see whether this works. It's an amazing piece. Absolutely amazing piece. Let's check this out from the back here. Looks so good. Get to the Joker Dragon again for a second. Gosh, I love this piece. Really love it. All right, so let's check out, of course, the torch. Wait a second. So this is a deluxe item. Torch looks really good by itself already. Plastic piece, of course, translucent resin. Glove here is exactly the same. Nice sculpt as the one from the other hand, of course. And then you have a little, as you have batteries connected here in the arm, which is smart. And then you have a little button here somewhere behind that. You see where it is here. So then this lights up. It either permanently lights up like this, or you can also have it glow a little bit like that, which is pretty nice. And it's a really, really strong LED, so that is it's pretty cool as well. Yeah, so a really nice addition to that piece. Okay, let's remove the torch for a second. And that is what you get for the regular version. It's just another of those axes, and I think this looks perfectly well as well. So for the torch, I would probably not have gotten this, the X version, just for the torch alone, because I think that these axes look absolutely great. But you also get these other head sculpts, which look really, really good. And so what we now do is we will remove this head, and then we will remove the cape. Yeah, well, check out the cape for a second maybe first. So it has this really nice red purple color here inside of the cape, like Bordeaux red, red wine red, and then black fabric here on the outside. Very, very nice material. Some stitches in there in the middle, and then this nice fur part here at the top. So one of the best capes I've seen, very torn apart here on the bottom with some sprinkles here of mud. So it's a perfect cape, really. I really like it. So everything is perfect on the statue. I'm not lying. I'm not paid by Prime One or anything. I can tell you. Fortunately not. I'm paying big money for these pieces. So let's get this off here. And here's this wire, as you can see, this one. And then you can just remove the cape here. Whoop. Let me see. Let's remove this. Okay. All right, so let's put in the other chest plate, which is just pretty similar. As you can see, it's just a smaller bat sign than this one, but the ornaments and everything are pretty much the same. So yeah, depends on what you prefer. Let's put in the screaming head for a second here. So this looks amazingly good as well. It's really enraged. Fits the scene, of course, very nicely. Close up. Mouth looks very good. Cowl looks amazing, as I said. The cowl looks great. Love the chainmail. So let's get a look at the back here of Batman. Some more battle damage here. Nice armor on the back. More loincloth. This bottle looks great. So I think that without the cape he looks also really good, to be honest. This piece, so I get a little bit more detail of Batman here without the cape. So I don't know what I like more, but it's definitely an option to display him without the cape. All right, let's get the other last head sculpt in, which is this one here. That's the most, let's say, Viking medieval one here with the long beard. Love this head sculpt. It's probably my favorite, but the other two are also really, really nice. I would have thought before I got this in that I will only display him with this one. And that's also what sold me on this piece the most. But the other two are so great as well that I think I will switch out the heads definitely from time to time. So what do you think, guys? Which one's the best? I think all are great. So the last option, which I don't know why anybody would do this, is to give him just an open hand here. Let's see how this connects. Whoop. It's not that easy. Here we go. So that's him here with an open hand. Nah. Nope. That hand goes back in the box definitely for me. Looks great, of course. This guy against the Joker Dragon definitely needs either 2 axes or the torch. Otherwise, no chance against this guy here. So this was my review of this piece, 10 out of 10 statue. Without hesitation, I can recommend you getting this. Concept 10 out of 10, execution 10 out of 10, paint, sculpt 10 out of 10, wow factor 10 out of 10. So this is my statue of the year 2023 for sure. It's a 2022 statue, to be honest, so it should have become statue of the year 2022 on all available award shows and channels, because this is just incredibly good. So I can see why Prem1 took his time to produce this. Great piece. So please let me know in the comment section down below what you think about it. And of course, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell to not miss out on any videos being uploaded here very soon again. And thanks for watching, guys. See you around. Bye bye.